So we've been doing seasons of service for a few years now. So each season we pick something different to focus on, usually around education, financial stability and healthy living. This one is kind of a combination of healthy living and financial stability, and it's really a focus on our essential workers in the community.
Boy, we've heard so much. I think we've all learned about what essential workers do.
I think we always thought we knew who
right.
they were, and obviously I think we were mostly right. So healthcare workers, people in the hospitals, nursing homes, first responders, but also people who work in the supermarkets, retail employees, delivery drivers, childcare providers. So many people providing all those essential services that we've really relied on this past year.
Boy, and I think it was a year ago at this time, our idea of essential workers was probably much more narrow than it is now.
Yes, absolutely. You know, we've all had to stay home and stay safe and social distance, and some people couldn't do that. We really relied on them to be drivers bringing food to us while we stayed home and other items. They've had to keep working in the hospitals and care homes, taking care of people. The police are still out on the streets working, all of those people, but taking care of our children while those of us that can go to work can keep doing that. The schools have been closed for part of it, but when they're open, we're counting on those teachers, the bus drivers, everybody else, all essential.
So how does this program work, and how can we get involved?
Well, we've got lots of ways to get involved for everybody. We focus our call to action around giving, advocating and volunteering. So we just want to show our support. We know through our ALICE work and our ALICE studies that even though people are working really hard and they are essential, they don't always make enough money to pay all their bills. And we really want to show our support this time of year for those that are working but still struggling financially. And we just want to show our appreciation for everybody. So we've got lots of ways for people to get involved. Of course, you can give. Right now, we can collect financial donations, but we're also asking for gift cards. We've spoken to a lot of our essential workers, and they really appreciate it when people buy them a cup of coffee or maybe a sandwich. So little ways like that, we're encouraging people to, if you have gift cards or if you'd like to purchase them, you can drop them off at our building, you can mail them to us, we'll come out and collect them, whatever works, so that we can pass those gift cards on through our corporate partners to those essential workers, just to say thank you and to help them out.
It's something so simple, Sarah, but it means so much.
It does. I think it's twofold. It means a lot. I think people then know that we see them, we recognize them, and we appreciate them. But it also helps out, because if money's tight, buying a cup of coffee, buying a sandwich can be a luxury. And so it's just a great way to show our appreciation to them.
And you just think what it will do to them just psychologically, to know someone appreciates what you do.
And if you're in a position to be very generous with your donations, of course, we're collecting funds for our ALICE fund, and that helps pay for big ticket items. Over the last year, people have struggled to pay their bills, their rent, their childcare, car repair bills, and we've been covering all of that. In fact, we've invested over $2.5 million this last year alone to help people, keeping them in their homes, keep their cars running, and just keep them safe and stable.
Speaking of not knowing what someone does, I think we all learned what Rappahannock United Way can do in this past year. That amount is just phenomenal.
It is. It's more than we've ever been able to give back to the community, and at a time when they really needed it. The community stepped up and gave and supported United Way, and that meant we could be there for those that really needed our help at this time.
So you've talked about ALICE, that's asset limited, income constrained, employed.
You got it. Yes.
That's
going
exactly through my mind. But there are so many people like that right now that they have jobs, but they don't necessarily, it's not paying all the bills.
That's right. Our last ALICE report, which we released last year, showed that over 39% of our population in our region are in that ALICE, under that ALICE threshold. We think it's even higher, obviously, because of COVID. We've seen a lot of layoffs, furloughs, people losing their jobs entirely, but getting their hours cut, businesses having to close their doors because of COVID restrictions. So we've seen a really big financial impact. And so it's been more important than ever for us to be there to support people.
So to get involved in all of this and even get involved with the Alice Fund, RappahannockUnitedWay.org?
Yes, RappahannockUnitedWay.org. Everything's on there. You can just, with a couple of clicks, make a donation. But don't worry, if money's tight right now, there are other ways to get involved. You can advocate. We all know how important it is right now. We all have a role to play to keep everybody safe. Social distancing, washing your hands, wearing a mask. That all supports our essential workers. It keeps them safe while they are working. So we encourage people to do those things. Take a picture, take a selfie, post it on social media. That's a good way to advocate and use your voice in a fun way. Encourage other people to do the same. But you can also volunteer. Right now we're trying to socially distance, so we don't have any events going on right now. But we have some templates on our website, so you can create your own thank you messages for essential workers, and you can upload them online. We have a portal on our website. We also have printable templates for all ages, so kids can color them in and write messages of thanks and appreciation. And they're all themed for different types of essential workers. And we'll collect them, and then we'll deliver them and pass those on to all our friends in local companies.
You made this very easy.
We've made it as easy as we possibly can. We know we have an amazing community. We know they appreciate everybody that's out there working hard right now. And people have asked us, how can we show our thanks? How can we support people?
Yeah.
And we've tried to make that as easy as possible right now.
Well, and you can do this as a family, or you know, just or husband and wife, or just
you can do this at home. If you're a teacher, you can do it with your classroom. You can do it at your office, your workplace, wherever you are right now. We've got lots of different options to get involved.
It's easy, and it really I think we all feel you feel more part of the community when you get involved in something like this.
Yeah, I think we've all been feeling a little isolated over this last year. We've all tried to stay safe, stay home, but that has an impact. We feel disconnected. Sometimes we don't know how we can reconnect safely and show our support for the community. So we think we've come up with some fun ways to do that safely and make a difference.
RappahannockUnitedWay.org, all the information.
That's all online, or you can give us a call. We're not here in the building physically every day, but our team is working from home, and you can reach us by phone, go to our website, throw us an email. We're here and ready to go.